Hello, Taurus. Thanks for coming by, you guys. Taurus, I'm here to do a love reading with you. I've been doing these new kind of love readings all this week, kind of a deeper dive, taking a look at you and your person in separate readings. They tend to be interchangeable and it can ebb and flow. In fact, it does throughout both readings. I use entirely different decks and it's quite surprising how much the energy carries over. For this reading, Taurus, I'll be focusing on yourself, but do remember what I said about the ebb and flow and the interchange and all that. It's interesting, I was actually planning to do a different sign this evening, and Taurus, you were quite insistent in the energy, so let's see what's happening for you, my friends, my Venusian beauties, Taurus. With the romance angels, we'll start off by looking at you. These have been like a lot, pretty heavy at times, Taurus. So we'll see what's in store for you. Hopefully a little sweet romance. What's going on for Taurus? You're being shy now, Taurus. Okay. Okay. All right. The earth signs want 3, I've noticed, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So Taurus, it's like what you've been manifesting has arrived, and it could be a little bit overwhelming. You might even have, let's say, an abundance of choices, and it's up to you to decide because they're all in front of you right now. It doesn't necessarily mean choices when it comes to many different people either, Taurus. It could be choices as in it's up to you what you want to do in this situation. Okay. Or do you even know? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Maybe that's why you don't know. Maybe you're not clear enough to discuss your feelings. And if you want it to come to you, then clarity is very important. But it could be because there's necessary information missing. These heart-to-heart conversations, maybe it needs to go a little deeper. Okay, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. You could be checking it out with your social group. Maybe you have friends in common. Heart-to-heart conversations. Maybe you're trying to get clear with your friends, like running over all of your options, all the possibilities. Okay. That's interesting energy for you, Taurus. It's not usually your style. We'll see. This could end up being a cross-watcher reading. They're very cross-watcher oriented on both sides, but you'll know where you fit in. Okay, true love. Okay, Taurus, true love reading oracle for you. The silver waterfall. Yeah, that's about envision. It's a dream, right? Anything you want very soon. That's quite a beautiful energy for you. This is your imagination. And it's also limitless possibilities. Okay. Beautiful. Let's go to the Star Codes Astro Oracle. This could be astrological energy in your chart, in your person's, or just overall influencing the situation. I feel a card that flipped. Okay, yes. We have symbiosis. Now, the symbiosis in astrology is when planets work very well together despite their differences. It's like their differences bring the symbiotic energy. We have Neptune, Pisces ruling planet. We are in Pisces season, so when I said that heart-to-heart conversations, there's something that's not clear. That's maybe why you can't decide. Neptune can have a sense of dreaminess. That silver waterfall is pretty perfect. So it's hard, again, maybe you're worried about the reality possibility of this situation. The 4th house also flipped over. That's Cancer's house. It's the house of home, nurturing, the mother. Whew, okay. I feel quite breathless all of a sudden, Taurus. Let me get a sip of my tea. Is this why you were being very insistent? But this looks like literally imagining a harmonious home. What? Let your friends help you. The midheaven, the pinnacle, interesting. I said I felt breathless, and we have very soon. Things are reaching a certain point here, Taurus. Seriously. Now, for most of last year, or was it all of last year, the planet of Uranus was in your sign. That's the planet of change and upheaval. A little uncomfortable for Taurus, for sure. And I'm sort of getting that energy, but it has a dreaminess, Neptune, and the silver waterfall. Clearly decide what you want. Okay. Things are reaching a boiling point, Taurus. Let's see what's on your mind. What are you thinking about here? Oh, what is this? Oh, one of these astrology cards was left behind. Oh, how interesting. The 6th house, that's Virgo's house. This is the house of sustainability and healthy structure and what supports you. And being in alignment with this very soon and being in alignment with what you want, this symbiotic energy. There's a lot of balance here, Taurus, a lot of grounding. I like that. Okay, let's see what's on your mind. The 7 of Pentacles. This is like a reassessment, but also it's a cultivation energy. It's about checking out how something you've been working on is growing. It's that Virgo energy of paying attention to the details along the way. Is it sustainable? You're trying to build to this 4th house is the house of home, symbiosis. That's interesting. Because what's missing from the 7 of Earth, Taurus, is the 3, which is a symbiotic collaboration. And it's in your love language of Pentacles. Because, Taurus, you only really like to be vulnerable if you feel safe. As big-time Taurus energy. The 7 of Earth is definitely about making plans. Very soon. Decide what you want. Okay. How do you feel? This is where Neptune is. Dreamy. The 5 of Swords. Yeah, okay. Taurus, the 5 of Swords is very, very self-defensive, especially mentally. And I think it's because you're confused, right? It's that unclear energy of Neptune. You may not be certain. Like you want more practical information. Can you collaborate with this person? Is there going to be real world investment? 5 of Swords and Neptune really isn't that surprising. We'll clarify, of course. Let's see the actions you want to take. The Chariot, Cancer's major arcana. Interesting, in the 4th house, the house of the home. Cancer energy, especially with the 4th house underneath of it, is about doing what's best for you. Getting into emotional alignment with yourself. There's a lot of that going on. The Chariot has 2 horses that are pulling it. And that is the Cancerian emotional experience in general. It's like those murky, shadowy, emotional places that Cancer likes to explore, the deep, dark depths, as I call them. And then also using all that emotional energy in a positive way to push you towards the light. There could even be travel involved in this situation, Taurus. And that could be what the plans are about as well. This is interesting. But I do get a sense of needing to be in emotional alignment and a lot of wanting grounding and rooting, which is nice for you. Okay, let's see in the surrounding energies. I keep calling this position that, but Taurus, it tends to be a continuance of your energy. Sometimes your person can show up here. You could be dealing with a Cancer, could have that strongly in your chart. Oh, wow, the 8 of Pentacles. I believe that this is you. It could be a joint energy because I'm getting a lot of joint earth here. We have Virgo. But It's about, again, willing to pay attention to all of the details, being diligent, putting in the hard work, like only earth signs can. So you're deciding to, is what I see here. But also your person could be in that energy because you're questioning that. And you're like, but will they? Five of Swords and Neptune. Okay. I mean, these two cards together alone, Taurus, look so murky. Especially with the silver waterfall around. I'm getting like a silver waterfall. Neptune's the waterfall planet. For me, it's the wateriest. Let's see the challenge. The Page of Fire. Maybe you're wondering that, Taurus, because you don't know this person that well. Maybe because your interaction has been light-hearted. This person, there could be an age difference as well. Okay, we'll see. Who was that? It was the King of Cups, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio energy as well. That is the king of emotion, but hidden emotion, Neptune himself. So maybe you don't even know if it's sustainable because you're not allowing yourself to know how you feel yet. Is that what I'm getting? And that's why you can't decide if this is illusion or not. All this earth energy kind of lost in poor Neptune in the heart. That's emotional confusion. All right, so the King of Cups kind of wanted to be seen, but not really. Interesting that. Okay, so what's the potential outcome for Taurus? The Seven of Swords. There's Neptune again, and Five of Swords in the heart. The Seven of Swords is about secret strategies. We saw the King of hidden feelings in the heart. This is interesting. But also that is about like maybe a necessity of keeping things to yourself for now. We have the Messenger of Earth on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it looks also, Taurus, like you're hard at work on something. Practical, physical, in the real world. And this is happening behind the scenes. Whoa. What's with the sword energy? You could be dealing with somebody with air in their chart. Maybe that's why you're confused. But it's quite clear though, these are plans and putting in actual effort towards something physical. Let's see, why is the Seven of Earth on Taurus's mind? What are these plans? What are you making plans about? Something to do with putting in the work. Strength. Leo's major. This is showing up a lot because it's number 8 in the major arcana. We are in an 8 year. It's all about courage and integrity. Leo is a very hardworking sign as well though, Taurus. And then there you are in Queen of Pentacles energy. That's beautiful. Queen of Pentacles and strength. This is like understanding that in order to feel safe, and I was getting that message for you, there has to be proof of safety. And also you're checking it out with your own well-being. Is it sustainable for you? Will it sustain you? Five of Swords and Neptune. There's where the question of the feelings comes in. Maybe you're not feeling safe because you don't know this person's feelings. Five of Swords. Very well could be with the High Priestess there. The High Priestess is Pisces, and that's the energy we're in right now. High Priestess and Neptune and Five of Swords, Taurus. There's something confusing for you. Why? Is there a silence or a lack of communication? Seven of Swords. It could be the Eight of Wands. This is the fire inside with that High Priestess as well, though. This is passion. It's action. It's movement forward. Communication. But it's like you're holding back, you're taming all of that fiery energy with the High Priestess. Okay, let me see the Chariot. That's also almost like psychic communication coming in. You could be like getting a lot of guided messages at this time. The Silver Waterfall. Why is the Chariot here? For Taurus. Wow. Okay, Taurus. We have the Three of Wands. Wish casting. The Three of Wands is coming up in everybody's reading. Interesting with Neptune around. It's almost like the vision is being given to you for what you're creating or what you want to propose with this person. This is quite the thing. But also, again, we get a card of possible distance, hence the confusion, the emotional. So that's why you're perhaps not feeling emotionally safe enough to allow that out. The Three of Wands is looking towards what you want to create, which is the Ten of Pentacles. That's what you're building. 7 to the 8. That's what you visualize and what you're planning. The Ten of Pentacles is what that Queen does. That's the container that proves all your love was worth the effort. Very Taurian language. And also, again, you don't just want to create it, you want to keep it. The Silver Waterfall. Making the dream real. And you're doing that, Taurus. And moving towards it. 8 of Pentacles. But what is this? The Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Being very diligent and patient. Putting in the energy. Putting in the effort. I still don't see your person. We have the Seven of Swords at the end here. Let your friends help you. Like all of this planning and earthy energy and all of this is happening under the Seven of Swords and Neptune. I don't know what that's all about, Taurus. We'll see. Why the Knight of Pentacles? Okay, the 8 of Pentacles. Again, so we have 2 8s and the Knight. Very careful. You're being very careful. Does this have to do with your work? The Page of Wands, an idea maybe. Or like an offer you want to make. This is about imagination. We have 8 of Wands firing up in your heart. And then this is like putting that, remember I said that you could be guided towards this somehow? We have the Page of Wands here too, in the challenge. This is the effort with this dream. What is this, Taurus? Why is the Page of Fire in the challenges? Wow, it's coming through. Okay, that's the Seven of Wands. Or Pentacles, which is on your mind. Seven of Pentacles, communication. Okay, finally we get, this still could be you, Taurus. I'm going to clarify for sure. It's in the challenges. This is, yeah, the Queen of the Heart. What's happening in the heart space? It's like you're putting your, yeah, look at this. 8 of Wands. Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. That's heavy, intuitive, emotional and psychic messages. How intriguing. And now we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is about building. Turning it into reality, like I said. Okay. The Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles. Now, okay, I see why it's on the challenge. Is this about building a dream together? Based on an intuition, or... That's pretty incredible in the heart space. We'll have to see about that. But this is about communicating that dream to whoever this King of Pentacles is for you. That could be husband energy. But remember I said you want to make sure that they're capable of putting in the same effort you are to Eight of Pentacles. So you're being careful. Because so far the energy looks pretty playful, the silver waterfall. So yeah, you want to make sure this is a King of Pentacles. Let me see the Seven of Swords. But holy intuition in the heart. The Four of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Again, there could be an age difference. There's certainly a need for communication. The Four of Cups is kind of like, how do I turn this possibility into reality? Working on a dream. Let's have one more on that Seven of Swords. For Taurus in the potential outcome. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Temperance is the archangel of love. This is who balances out the energy. So there's divine timing at work as well. Five of Pentacles and the World. All right. Another card about distance. So, are you making plans to close the distance between you and somebody at this point? Because you can't know if it's real or not unless you do. That Neptune is quite concerning for me. That's what I'm getting, right? Because the Five of Pentacles in the World, that's the other half of the Ten of Pentacles. And also the unwillingness to settle for less. With the Four of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, pardon me, it's just too hard to know. Pisces energy with the Four of Cups. Why the Seven of Swords? Why are you keeping it a secret? Judgment. This has to do with getting out of your own way as well. Because I'm getting that with the Five of Swords. Silver waterfall and judgment. Yeah, you can't know. You don't know until you know. You need more clarity. And you're trying to make that decision about whether or not to put a close to this. That's why you're being like this in your heart. Even though, look at your heart. That's incredibly beautiful. It's very passionate. But also the Five of Pentacles can be feeling like a sense of lack in, like without this person. Judgment to the Seven of Swords. Like I got to do something about this. Let's get one more on Judgment. Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. Oh my goodness, the Hanged Man. Pisces shows up again. You could literally be dealing with a Pisces, but it's like a suspension in the energy. And also about a change in the way you look at things. Maybe that's why you're keeping your heart quiet, because you need to see the reality. Oh yeah, okay. again, more of that energy with the Seven of Cups, Two of Swords. How can I decide if it isn't clear enough? I don't even really know what the options all are. Two of Swords is a mental crossroads. Will they collaborate? Look at that. That's that Three of Pentacles. Remember I said that in the beginning? Will they collaborate to build to the 10? Because Taurus, otherwise, look at this. With Strength and the Queen of Pentacles, you do know what's good for you and you can handle it anyway. Like you're good with your plans on your own, but you do want to know, can this person contribute to get to the 10, to build that stability in that dream? But there's a lot of emotional confusion and the need to know. The Two of Swords, interesting that the High Priestess is out, because the Two of Swords is about needing to follow your intuition when your mind can't decipher. You got to listen to your heart, Taurus. Look what is in your heart. Wow. But that's why you're being self-protective. In that Queen of Pentacles, you want to know what's good for you. Let's see what's under the 3. Oh, that's why. The Lovers. No wonder the Two of Swords is out as well. You don't want it to just be about what you feel. The Lovers is the need to make that choice between two parts of yourself as well. So with this Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, that's almost head and heart. Not really. The Queen of Cups is part of what's good for you, but you're not letting her out. Wow. That's a difficult choice to make. Yeah, look at the stars coming in. It's guiding you too. That's hope. Whew. Aquarius energy with the star. Okay, let me get a sip, Taurus. This is intense. But the star is also the silver waterfall. So will they build that dream with you? Right? You got to know that before you can make the choice. Do you have the same vision? Is it in alignment with the Chariot? Will it bring your future? Because the King of Pentacles is in question. And you're here in the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. So let's take out the King of Pentacles. That's clearly who you're wondering about. And do we have anyone else representing your person? This is mostly about you. But definitely be careful of your mind. I don't like seeing all this sword energy for you, Taurus. And I get it, because you're trying to decipher. You want to know what's good for you. Okay, we're going to keep the King of Pentacles. That's clearly our person of question. And in the next reading, we're going to deep dive on this King of Pentacles and find out why you're so confused. And why you don't feel like you can put your heart fully behind this yet. Heart-to-heart conversations. Okay. Let's get you some oracles to close this off. Let's go to the Amore Psyche. I'm not seeing a lot of physical or sexual chemistry. Well, 8 of Wands, but that's with the Queen of Cups. It's more like messages galore on the psychic level. A loving gaze. Yeah, be careful the stories you're telling yourself. At a distance here, too. Like, watch what you're projecting. And the lady who waits. Okay, I see. 3 of Wands, waiting for the dream. There's a promise. Memories and remembrance. That could also play into the silver waterfall. Now, for some of you, Taurus, this definitely could be somebody returning from your past. Because I get that kind of silver waterfall in the house of the home for some of you, but that's not a super strong message. Okay. Let's close it off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. I like a loving gaze in the Lady Who Waits, though. That's the Strength and the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're good. But your heart's definitely in full force. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those that you love. Building the dream. That's what you want to do. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Turmoil. We'll see if that carries through for your person. Because maybe they're going through turmoil and that's what the holdup is, or, I mean, it very well could be. We're getting somewhere. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. How interesting, Taurus, King and Queen of Pentacles, and the Lady Who Waits. And I get that super intuitive messaging in the heart. That's very interesting. We're going to see if that carries over. Neptune is at play. So no wonder it has that dreamy quality. My beloved, these are like whispers. A loving gaze. Yeah. Definitely a suspended energy, though. Like the movement. And the Queen of Cups is like on suspension for now. Until some things can be cleared up. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to freshen up my tea and we're going to deep dive into your King of Pentacles energy here. We'll see what's going on for them and why the emotional confusion. I hope this resonated with you, Taurus. I hope it helped. I'll see you soon, my friends. Namaste.